There comes a time when everything feels wrong. You try your best, yet nothing works. You feel tired, confused, and lost inside. Your job feels meaningless. Your dreams fade. Relationships become heavy. You ask quietly, why am I? The world feels silent, and hope disappears fast. But listen closely. What if this moment is not here to break you, but to build you? What if pain hides purpose? Every problem you face has meaning. It is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It comes to test your strength, not destroy it. Most people run away from problems, but escape only makes them stronger. The first secret to solving any problem is simple. Accept it. Yes, acceptance. It sounds easy, but it's hard. Because facing the truth means facing your fear, your pride, your mistakes, and your limits. Many people spend years pretending everything is fine. They say, I'm okay. But deep down, they know something is wrong and needs to change. Avoiding the truth only makes the pain louder. Ignoring the wound won't heal it. Every problem you deny grows until you cannot hide anymore. Acceptance is not weakness, it is strength. It is the moment you take back control and stop being a victim of your own denial. When you say, yes, I have a problem, and I will face it, something powerful happens inside. You awaken courage and honesty. That single decision changes everything. Because you cannot fix what you refuse to face. You cannot heal what you keep hiding from. Acceptance brings clarity. Before it, your mind is chaos, fear, excuses, and confusion. After it, you finally see the truth clearly and calmly. Think about your health, your goals, your emotions. The moment you face them honestly, you stop lying to yourself, and healing begins. A doctor cannot heal what he refuses to see. The same is true for your life. Look directly at your pain with courage. When you accept your reality, you grow. You learn that problems are not punishment, but preparation. They show what needs attention or change. So take a breath. Look at your life now. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Say it out loud. That's where transformation begins. Acceptance doesn't mean you give up. It means you open your eyes. It's the first real step toward power, freedom, and growth. Once you accept, the next challenge begins. The war inside your own mind. This is secret 2. Calm the mind before you act. When something goes wrong, what's your first reaction? Panic, anger, worry. You start to imagine the worst before even trying to think clearly. Emotions are powerful, but they can also block reason. A stormy mind cannot see solutions. Fear makes small problems look impossible. Your mind is like a lake. When calm, it reflects everything clearly. When disturbed, you see only ripples and chaos. No direction, no truth. That's why calming your mind is essential. You can't solve a problem with the same stress that created it. You need stillness. When you're upset, don't react immediately. Pause. Step back. Take a breath. Write your thoughts down. Let emotions settle before making decisions. Because when the storm passes, wisdom returns. Your logic becomes stronger, your choices smarter, and your emotions balanced again. Think of a time you made a decision while angry or afraid. Did it go well? Probably not. Because emotion blinds judgment every time. When your mind calms down, your clarity returns. You can finally see what's real, not what fear made you believe. Being calm doesn't mean you ignore your feelings. It means you control them. You feel them, understand them, but don't let them lead you. This skill is rare but powerful. A calm mind is stronger than chaos. It helps you think, adapt, and respond with strength, not panic. So when problems come, don't fight first, breathe first, number 1. Because a calm breath opens more doors than 1,000 angry words ever will. Let peace guide your thoughts. The more peaceful you are inside, the wiser your actions become outside. Calm is not escape, it's control. Remember this, you are not eating or na your emotions. You are the awareness that observes them. The more you know this, the freer you become. Now let's move to secret 3. Break it down, one step at a time. Big problems feel heavy because you see the whole mountain at once. You think, how can I fix this? And that question freezes your mind. Fear grows, motivation dies. You feel stuck and helpless again. But here's the truth. No mountain is too high when climbed step by step. No change is too big when done daily. Don't focus on everything. Focus on one small action. Small actions create clarity, and clarity brings confidence. Confidence moves mountains. So write your problem on paper. Then below it, list small actions you can take today. Simple, clear, and real steps forward. Maybe it's one call, one message, one conversation, or one healthy choice. Each small action builds momentum and reduces fear. When problems stay in your mind, they look 10 times bigger. But when you write them down, they shrink and become clear. You start to see patterns and priorities. You stop feeling lost. You begin to realize you don't need perfection, only direction. Every great result in life started with one small move. Every success was built brick by brick, not all at once. So stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Small, consistent action always beats big, delayed plans. Even one honest step forward today is better than waiting for motivation tomorrow. Progress is not speed. It's persistence. You don't need to see the whole path. Just the next step. Then take it. The rest will appear as you move forward. Each step gives momentum. Momentum builds belief. Belief fuels results. And before you know it, what felt impossible becomes your new normal. So remember, break it down. Write, act, adjust, repeat. Every problem can be solved by steady movement and patient effort. And when you start taking those steps, you'll realize something powerful. The problem wasn't the mountain. It was your fear of climbing. Now we move to secret 4. Change the perspective. Because every problem changes the moment you change how you look at it. Most people think problems mean life is unfair. They see challenges as punishment or bad luck. But that thinking keeps them small and stuck. What if your problem isn't against you? What if it's guiding you? What if it's shaping you into someone stronger and wiser? Sometimes life hides blessings inside pain. What looks like an ending might actually be a new beginning waiting for you to notice. Think back to a time you failed. Maybe you lost a job, broke a relationship, or missed a big chance. It hurt deeply, right? But later, didn't you see it differently? That rejection made you grow. That failure built your discipline. That loss opened a better path. Perspective changes everything. The situation stays the same, but your understanding transforms pain into purpose and failure into growth. When you only focus on what you lost, you miss what you're learning. When you ask, why me? You become stuck in suffering. But if you ask, what is this teaching me? Your mind opens. You turn from victim into learner, from powerless into prepared. This shift is small but life-changing. You stop fighting reality and start cooperating with it. You stop blaming and start understanding. Even pain can serve you when you look closer. Pain shows you what truly matters. It teaches you where your heart still needs healing. Growth never feels easy. Muscles grow with resistance. Wisdom grows through challenge. Your strength is discovered only in the struggle you survive. Changing perspective doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means realizing that even the storm has a purpose, to clear your path. The delay you hate today might be protecting you from a mistake tomorrow. The door that closed might be saving you from regret. So next time life surprises you, don't ask, why is this happening? Ask, what can I learn? That question changes everything. Suddenly, the same moment feels lighter. You breathe deeper. You see meaning where before there was only fear. Perspective heals faster than time. Because when you change how you see things, the the things themselves begin to change. You start finding opportunity inside what once felt hopeless. You realize life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Every challenge becomes training. Every test becomes preparation for something greater. And once that idea sinks in, your heart softens. You stop resisting and you start trusting. You find peace even in difficulty. That leads us to Secret 5. Seek the lesson. Every problem carries a message. Don't waste your pain. Learn from it before it fades. Every difficult moment is a classroom. Life is the teacher. You are the student. The test is your attitude and your ability to grow. Most people want pain to end quickly. They rush the process, hoping things fix themselves. But healing comes only through understanding, not escaping. When you run from a problem, you also run from its wisdom. And what you don't learn will return again in another form. Have you noticed pet patterns in your life? The same mistakes repeating? The same people hurting you? The same disappointments again and again? That's not bad luck. That's a lesson waiting for you to pass the exam. Life repeats lessons until you learn what it's trying to teach. Maybe your problem is teaching patience. Maybe it's showing you the power of letting go. Maybe it's reminding you to ask for help. Every experience shapes you. Even the painful ones give you new tools. Understanding, resilience, humility, empathy, all hidden behind temporary suffering. When you stop running and start listening, pain becomes a mirror. It shows the parts of yourself that need growth or healing. If you keep ignoring that mirror, life keeps showing it again, just in different people, jobs, or moments. Until you finally understand. But once you learn the lesson, the problem loses power. It becomes a memory, not a monster. It becomes wisdom, not pain. Life is not punishing you. It's preparing you. Every storm polishes your strength. Every heartbreak builds your compassion. Every failure sharpens your focus. So don't ask, why me? Ask, what's life teaching me? That question transforms anger into awareness and frustration into progress. When you truly learn, you no longer repeat. The situation that once made you cry can later make you smile with quiet strength, because you realize it shaped you into someone deeper, calmer, and more capable of love, leadership, and purpose. Learning from pain doesn't make you hard, it makes you wise. You begin to see beauty even in broken places. You grow beyond fear, and that's maturity. The power to see lessons where others only see losses. The ability to turn pain into purpose. If you can do that, no problem can defeat you. Because every experience becomes energy for your next chapter of growth. So listen closely to your life. Every challenge whispers a truth. Every difficulty contains direction. Don't just survive. Study your pain. That's where strength is born. That's where resilience begins. The people who learn fastest also rise strongest. The lesson is always the real reward. So when life feels heavy, don't hide. Look deeper. The message inside your struggle might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Take a moment now and think, what has life been trying to teach you lately? What pain is actually asking you to grow? You might realize it's not the situation that needs to change. It's you. And when you change, the problem no longer controls you, because wisdom is the end of suffering. Once you learn the lesson, the problem disappears, not by magic, but by maturity. Every problem ends when the purpose is fulfilled. Every test ends when the student understands. And that's what true growth means. Now let's talk about Secret 6. Take responsibility. Because you can't solve a problem if you keep blaming others for it. Blame might feel safe, but it steals your power. Many people say, it's not my fault, they hurt me, life is unfair. But that mindset keeps them trapped in weakness, not freedom. The truth is simple. The moment you stop blaming, you start growing. Responsibility doesn't mean everything is your fault. It means everything is your choice. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That single difference changes everything in your life. When you blame others, you give them control over your emotions. When you take responsibility, you take back the driver's seat of your destiny. Think of two people with the same problem. One blames, one acts. The blamer stays stuck. The doer finds a way forward every time. Responsibility builds confidence. It turns frustration into focus. You stop saying, "I can't," and start asking, "What can I do right now?" Blame creates excuses. Responsibility creates energy. It gives you the power to improve, to move, to take back your future with strength. Even if others cause the situation, your next step is still yours. You decide what happens next: anger or action, complaint or change. Every successful person shares one common habit. They take ownership of their life, even when it's hard, unfair, or uncomfortable. Because ownership brings freedom. It makes you unstoppable. You no longer depend on others to fix your problems. You depend on your own courage. Yes, responsibility can hurt at first. It demands honesty. It makes you admit where you went wrong. But that truth is the start of growth. Once you say, "This is my life," everything shifts. You become proactive, creative, and solution-focused. You stop reacting. You start designing. Blame is easy. Action is harder. But only action creates change. The more responsibility you accept, the more power life gives back to you. So stop saying, "I can't." Stop saying, "It's not fair." Instead, say, "This is my challenge, and I will rise through it." That's real freedom. That's the mindset of every achiever, every leader, every strong soul who refused to stay small or stuck. Responsibility doesn't punish you. It empowers you. It removes excuses, silences fear, and opens a door to a better, brighter version of yourself. Take a moment right now. Think of one problem in your life. Then say, "This is mine to fix. I start today." That one sentence changes your energy instantly. It brings back your control. It turns helplessness into motivation and pain into progress. And now let's go deeper. Secret 7, be patient. Because every great solution, every real change, every success takes time. We live in a world that loves speed, fast food, fast results, fast everything. But true growth doesn't follow the timeline of impatience. The biggest reason people quit is not failure, it's frustration. They stop too early, right before their breakthrough was about to arrive. Patience is not passive, it's powerful. It means working steadily, trusting the process, and staying calm even when results aren't visible yet. Think of a seed planted in the ground. You can't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. It needs time. Your goals, your healing, your success, they all work the same way. They need care, consistency, and trust before they can bloom. If you give up too early, you never see the fruit. But if you stay patient, the reward always comes at the right moment. Impatience leads to poor decisions. It makes you rush. It makes you doubt. But patience builds wisdom. It helps you think clearly and act calmly. Every great achievement, every strong body, every successful business, every peaceful mind was built slowly, with patience and discipline. Patience protects your peace. It helps you focus on what you can control today instead of worrying about what hasn't happened yet. So don't rush the process. Don't compare your timeline with others. Everyone's growth moves at its own speed and rhythm. Maybe your success takes longer because you're building deeper roots. Maybe your delay is just preparation for something greater and more stable. Storms never last forever. Darkness always ends. Every season has its time. The key is to keep going, not to keep rushing. When you stay patient, you stop forcing outcomes. You start trusting timing. You understand that delays are not denials, they're divine preparation. Every challenge you face now is building muscles you'll need later. Every slow step forward is shaping your long-term strength and peace. Patience is not weakness, it's emotional maturity. It shows you're strong enough to wait, wise enough to trust, and focused enough to endure. Even if results are invisible today, progress is still happening quietly. Growth often hides underground before showing its first signs of life. Trust that your hard work matters. Trust that your small daily actions are creating something powerful behind the scenes of your struggle. When you quit, you lose everything. When you stay patient, you eventually win. Not just success, but wisdom and self-respect. So, if life feels slow right now, don't panic. You're not behind, you're being prepared. You're being trained for something greater. Patience transforms waiting into preparation. It turns struggle into strength and delay into destiny. Everything beautiful takes time to grow. The people who win in life are not always the fastest. They are the ones who refuse to stop. They keep showing up every day. Stay patient. Stay faithful. Keep working quietly while others complain loudly. Your consistency will make more noise than their doubts ever will. And one day soon, when the timing is right, you'll see why it all took so long. You'll be grateful for every delay, because the truth is this: time doesn't take away what you deserve. It prepares you to handle it fully when it arrives. Your moment will come. Just keep walking, keep believing, keep growing. Patience is the bridge between your effort and your breakthrough. Now we arrive at Secret 8. Ask for help. Because strong people ask for help. Weak people pretend they don't need it. Real power comes from honesty, not pride. Many people suffer in silence. They think asking for help makes them look weak. But that belief keeps them stuck, tired, and alone. The truth is, asking for help shows strength. It means you value progress more than pride. It means you want growth, not perfection. Life is complex. No one succeeds alone. Every great person, every champion, every thinker had mentors, friends, and teachers guiding them along the way. Thomas Edison had teachers. Steve Jobs had mentors. Even athletes have coaches. Help doesn't make you smaller. It multiplies your ability to rise higher. When you share your struggle, you gain new perspective. Another mind can see angles you missed, solutions you never considered, truths you overlooked. Sometimes one small insight from the right person can save you months of confusion, stress, and wrong decisions. That's the power of connection. You can't see your own blind spots. You can't lift every weight alone. But together, with support, the load becomes lighter and clearer. Don't let pride block your progress. Pride whispers, you can do it alone. But courage says, I'm ready to learn from others. When you ask for help, you invite wisdom into your life. You open doors to clarity, encouragement, and shared strength that helps you move faster. Support is not weakness, it's strategy. It saves time, energy, and emotional pain. It helps you focus on growth instead of endless frustration. The right person won't judge your struggle. They'll respect your honesty, guide your steps, and remind you of your strength when you forget it. Isolation creates confusion. Connection creates clarity. When you open up, you not only find answers, you also find peace and confidence to continue. Remember, you don't need to fight alone. Life is not a solo journey. It's a shared path, and help is part of the design. Asking for help doesn't mean giving up. It means stepping up. It's saying, I care enough about my life to find better answers. Even one honest conversation can change your direction completely. It can unlock a solution that's been hiding in plain sight for too long. So be brave. Talk to someone today. Ask questions. Listen deeply. Combine their advice with your action, and you'll move forward faster than ever. Because two minds working together can see further than one lost in fear. That's the secret to wisdom, clarity, and lasting success. Now, my friend, we reach the end. But it's not really an end. It's the beginning of your power. Secret 9. You are stronger than the problem. Every problem you face is temporary. No storm lasts forever. No night stays dark. The morning always returns. Light always wins. The size of your problem doesn't matter. What matters is the strength you bring to it, the mindset you choose when things get hard. You were not born to break under pressure. You were born to rise through it, to grow through it, to shine even in difficulty. Remember the secrets we shared. Accept the problem, calm your mind, take small steps, change perspective, and always seek the lesson inside. Take responsibility. Be patient. Ask for help when needed. And above all, believe that you are stronger than any obstacle standing before you. Each secret is a key. Together, they unlock a life of wisdom, clarity, and unshakable confidence. Use them daily. Turn them into habits. When you practice these, problems lose their power. They stop controlling you. They start serving you, shaping you into something greater. Problems become teachers. Challenges become training. Pain becomes purpose. You become someone who no longer runs from life, but rises with it. Here's the truth. You already have everything you need inside you. Strength, wisdom, patience, courage. They are waiting for you to use them. Your mind is your greatest tool. When you train it, everything changes. Your emotions calm, your focus sharpens, and your peace returns. At English Achieve, we believe this is more than learning. It's transformation. It's about mastering your thoughts so you can master your life. Because when your mindset changes, your world changes. You start seeing opportunity instead of obstacles, growth instead of failure, progress instead of pain. Every down prepares you for your next level. Every delay develops your endurance. Every failure builds the wisdom you'll need for tomorrow. So next time a problem comes, and it will, don't say, "Why me?" Say confidently, "Try me." That's the attitude of a true fighter. You're not here to survive life. You're here to master it, to learn, grow, and use every experience to become your best self. You are stronger than the pain, wiser than the fear, and braver than the doubts that try to stop you. You've faced hard times before and you made it. You've fallen before and stood again. This time, you'll rise even higher. No matter how dark things seem now, remember, storms end, wounds heal, and lessons always turn into strength for the future. Your journey is not over. It's just beginning. You have the tools, the mindset, and the fire to face anything that comes next. So breathe deeply, lift your head, and move forward. The world doesn't need a perfect you. It needs the real, courageous, resilient you. Start today. Practice these 9 secrets. Watch your confidence rise, your peace grow, and your problems shrink in the light of your new strength. Because the truth is simple. You are not the problem. You are the solution. You are the light that guides your own way forward. And if this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Comment below what lesson hit you the most today. Your story can help someone else rise too. Let's grow together, learn together, and build a life of strength, wisdom, and courage. And if you're ready to keep learning and improving your English while growing your mindset, subscribe now. Your next breakthrough starts here, right now.